The scripture says in Psalm 96:3, "Declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous deeds among all peoples." With this part of the scripture, we want to thank General Pastor Jose de la Paz Palacios for his support always and for being willing to do whatever is necessary to make this brigade. Also, a special thanks to Pastor Espino, who is the sponsor, and thanks to his help, each medical brigade can be done. Therefore, thanks to Social Projection Sister Vanessa, who was in charge of the logistics of this medical brigade. This Sunday, April 30, was the third medical brigade. Early in the morning, a group of brothers and sisters gathered at the Central Church Altar de Dios on their way to the branch El Espino San Pedro Perulapan. This branch started on January 9, 2022, with Pastor Rigoberto, the evangelism group which went to give the good news of salvation also announced the medical brigade. Sister Juanita and her husband were in charge of announcing the different areas that would be held, among which are Sunday school in charge of Miss Alejandra, haircut in charge of Miss Francis, psychological consultation by Mrs. Olinda, Mrs. Lilian de Roscala, and Sister Stephanie, fluoride application by Dr. Rebecca Roscala and Sister Mary, general consultation by doctors Daniel Caballero and Rosemary Cordon. The pharmacy was in charge of Nurse Vanessa, leader of this brigade, and supported by Sister Leila Roscala. In addition, the other brothers helped in different areas, such as patient reception. Brother Mario brought down the patients and gave them a number for better attention. Patient assistance. Sister Nancy was in charge of giving instruction to the patient and defining the area in which they would be treated according to their problem. Sister Cindy was in charge of taking the patient blood pressure, weight, glucose tests, and others. Sister Elsie, in charge of the pharmacy, answered questions about medications and prescription. In the general consultation, Dr. Rosemary Cordon attended an elderly woman who was wearing a bandage with a cloth simulated a bandage. She made correctly the bandage on her right arm. The doctor attended to children. The common thing in them was the flu and the lack of vitamins. In the elderly, the pain in the chest and gastritis, and the pastor Jose Meneleo also consulted for abdominal pain. Daniel Caballero treated children and adults. The most common illness that occurred was the flu. The diagnosis in children was common cold and sore throat due to the flu. A total of 81 medical consultations were given to children, women, and men. Dr. Rebecca Ruscala applied the fluoride to children, and Sister Melissa was in charge of registering the patients who arrived. A total of 29 applications were made. The doctor gave the mothers and children suggestions for proper oral hygiene, promotion of preventing habits against cavities, and proper brushing. Brother Attila and the evangelization group shared the gospel during the medical brigade and received the support of the San Martin branch. Sister Juanita prayed for some patients who came for some pain in their bodies. There were 4 souls won for the glory of God. The area of haircut was also held. The person in charge was Sister Francis, and Sister Georgina collaborated with her. Haircuts were given to women and children. A total of 22 haircuts were made. The children area was in charge of Sister Alejandra, who did the Bible school. The children made crafts, sang, and at the end of piñata was burst and a snack was given to each child. The children enjoyed this time that was established for them. A total of 15 children attended. Psychology attended a girl among their patients. After the general consultation, they were told that there would be a space for psychology. At first, people didn't want to go, but then seeing that they needed help or talk about that problem, they attended. There were a total of 10 patients, all of them women. Also, finishing this medical brigade, some testimonies were given.
Gracias, pues estoy agradecida pues porque Dios los ha traído a este lugar, ¿verdad? Porque nosotros estamos necesitados de una medicina, ¿verdad? Por tantas enfermedades que andan.
Que el Señor les bendiga, muy agradecida por esta brigada médica que han venido a hacer aquí al sector, ¿verdad? Y estamos muy agradecidos con el hermano, pues, de que nos ha brindado esta ayuda y gracias por los medicamentos, gracias por todo lo que él ha hecho posible, ¿verdad? De que tengamos nuestras medicinas y gracias también por esto de que a los niños también se han divertido un poquito. Muchas gracias, agradecida con la iglesia, altar de Dios y que el Señor me los bendiga grandemente.
Les bendiga a todos mis hermanos, ¿verdad? Al Dios central, sumamente agradecido por la bendición que nos trajeron, ¿verdad? También así, gracias a todo el sector, ¿verdad? Que se hizo, tenía un llamado a estar con nosotros, ¿verdad? Así que a cada uno de ustedes que han venido, que han aportado su granito de arena, yo estoy sumamente agradecido. Aquí altar de Dios en Espino, estamos agradecidos, así que Dios bendiga a cada uno, ¿verdad? Conforme sea lo que está Dios. Amén. Gloria al Señor.
Greetings from El Salvador. This is Dr. Daniel Caballero, and here we are with a bunch of people working towards blessing this community. We have been able to see more than 70 patients today, even applying fluor to many kids as well, and also doing evangelism and working with kids. So today we were able to see a lot of patients coming with flu. We are in a season where flu is very common, but also other chronic disease. And we've been able to treat them and give them hope, I think, as they come and get their medicine. So we want to thank you for all the investment you're doing in this ministry. Blessings.
Thanks to God, this brigade was accomplished, and thanks also to the team that was in charge. May God bless them a lot. Again, we thank Pastors Bank. Thanks for your unconditional support in this medical brigade. May God reward you, and may your life also continue to be an instrument of blessing for others.